Graph the given function by plotting points. You might need more than 4 points. Be sure to use function notation and make a table of values. Whenever they give you a function, and let's assume we have no idea what this function looks like, the best thing to do is to just plug in different values for x, and I'll be doing this down here. So I'm going to plug in different values for x. I'm going to plug in a 0, and this is what it means by doing function notation, f of 0. That means that whenever I make a table, x, y, if I plug in a 0, what do I get? And you don't need to show me each of this, all of the work. You can just do it quickly in your head. 0 will give me a 3. So 0, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to plug in a 1, so f of 1. If I plug in a 1, what do I get? 1 squared is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. So it gives me 3. Plus 3 will give me 6. So 1 gives me a 6. So 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to plug in a 2. So if I plug in a 2, gives me 4. Plug in a 2 gives me 4. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. So if I plug in a 2, is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, so I know that this is increasing. I want to get a better graph. So therefore, I'm going to go over to the left. I'm going to plug in a negative 1. So if I plug in a 2, gives me 11. I'm going to plug in a negative 1. If I plug in a negative 1, that gives me 1 squared. Negative 1 squared is 1. Minus 2 is negative 1. Plus 3 gives me a 2. So negative 1 and 1, 2. I'm going to plug in a negative 2. So I'm going to plug in a f. Negative 1 gives me a 2. I'm going to plug in a negative 2. So let me just say that gives me 4. That gives me negative 4 plus 3 gives me a 3. So plug in a negative 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to plug in a negative 3. So if I plug in a negative 3, that gives me 9. Minus 6 is 3. Plus 3 gives me a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to plug in a negative 4. And you can actually see the forming the function, the quadratic equation. Plug in a negative 4. That gives me 16. Minus 8 is 8. Plus 3 is 11. So plug in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's exactly what they want. They want you to just basically know that if you're not sure of the shape of the graph, or if you have no idea what it looks like, this should be your go-to. Just plug in different values for x, and that gives you a graph.